Going on, everybody? I heard there was some kind of issue with everybody's connection except for mine.
Yeah, dude, it was really weird. Me and you were good.
Yeah.
Our connection, solid, 100%.
Everybody watching just had a simultaneous internet fuck up. It was really crazy. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get part 2 kicked off. We had a couple of cool things. We actually, like, honestly, I wanted to show you guys something pretty sweet, but we got some more stuff. We're not done yet. But we're gonna get that kicked off in a few minutes. We're just gonna let people rejoin back up. So hang tight. Give them about 5 minutes.
I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding. But nothing ever stops you leaving. When I'm coming home, I'm on my own.
the act of mating. But several other very important differences between human beings and animals that you should know about.
Yeah.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought, me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I'll bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough of 2-hand touch, you want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House hash browns. Coming quicker than FedEx, never reaching apex, just like Coca-Cola stock. You are inclined to make me rise an hour early, just like daylight savings time. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. Catacombs of Egypt, only God knows where we stuck it. Hieroglyphics, let me be Pacific. I wanna be down in your South Seas, but I got this notion that the motion of your ocean meets small craft advisory. So if I capsize on your thighs, high tide B5, you sunk my battleship. Please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip. So show me yours, I'll show you mine. Tool time, you'll love it just like Lao, and then we'll do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. So let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now.
Oh, that's what I get for blasting that song. I'm sure my neighbors feel great justice for that. Anyways, haven't gotten a chance to really say hi, man. Well, a little bit, but what should we do? You got through not one but two hack the box.
The easy ones though. You know?
Well, they're still hack the box. That's pretty impressive. What do you say we do more hack the box? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm trying to think of something else to do. In the meantime, I heard somebody else might join. Special guest. It's Tupac. But no, we may have more people on the stream in a little bit. So we'll hold off on news stuff, I guess, for a little
Let's
bit
talk
longer.
about this though, for real, man.
What's
Did you see that the director of White House Information Technology only makes $168,000 a year?
Oh yeah, government pay is just fucking terrible.
I would not do that job for $168,000 a year.
Never. That's a entry level sock position in the Bay, and I'm not even not exaggerating. The pay it's just fucking crazy.
Well, when houses cost $5 trillion, you know.
I know.
And with that 168K, what, you can rent a 200 square foot apartment?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, 168K out here, single. You maybe would get like a studio that's kind of nice that you might not get stabbed in front of, but yeah, that's nothing. And I mean, honestly, even in like Phoenix and stuff, like Houston or Phoenix, Houston, Austin, 100K you can pull easy on an entry level security position.
Yeah.
Easy stuff. And so yeah, we end up with clowns in the government. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Rudy Giuliani took that gig. I mean, if that doesn't tell you right there that the man's judgment's compromised, I don't know what does. That's an InfoSec joke, not a political joke. But yeah, it's too bad. This is definitely. I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just not. There's a topic. There's like 3 topics I've decided to stay away from, even if people agree with me. I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. So the thing I was doing earlier. You think I should try and do a little demo and subsequently get beat the fuck up by demo gods?
I mean, you can, man.
Yeah. What do you think? There's reasons not to.
Up to you, dude. Doesn't bother me either way.
Well, yeah, but that answer is kind of like sketching me out now.
Hey, man, I'm just here for the ride. I'd tell you if it bothered me.
I'm just here for the ride. You do you. All these non-committal answers. Oh my god. All right. Well, let's get this over here. Let's do this. So I was playing with something earlier. Some of you actually may have seen it already. I did it on.
He was playing with something that wasn't his penis. We should note we're not showing that on stream yet.
Well,
go to the Pornhub.
Did you? I actually signed Hacker.Rehab up for a Chatterbait channel. I haven't linked it yet though.
Perfect.
It's yeah, it's it is a thing. It is one of our outlets, right? We have outlets. Speaking of outlets, you know what? We should talk about one thing. Okay. So I put this little tweet out just about a day ago now. Just saying, quick announcement. We're here to we're going to be creating a streaming platform for tech and hackers. We're going to be giving it a try. And I want to make sure people are get an idea for what people think about it, first of all, but also be clear that we don't have a corporation in place. We don't have infrastructure in place. Although we do have some being built currently. This is a big DIY project because frankly, we don't have money to dump into it. We would absolutely be ever so thankful if you had resources. I in the post, I think it insinuates that I want Bitcoin donations and XMR donations, and I don't. So I gotta change that and like delete those.
You can donate those to me though.
Yeah. I'll put his wallet in there. What we really need is bandwidth and servers. So if you happen to run a significant rack on a tier 1 or a tier 2 or even a tier 3, we're not picky right now. Spoofing definitely would be of interest because of that's something we'll fill you in on when we if you have it. There's a top secret project that is going to factor into all this. That said, I think it's a good opportunity to have a safe harbor almost, or not safe harbor, but just a safe-ish place for hacking content and technology exploring content, where we're not going to comply with the Malaysian authorities if they fucking give a crap about one of our Malaysian friends taking apart their electronics. If they have a problem with it, we're more than happy to forward the legal whatever email on to our customer or whatever. But that's pretty much going to be the idea going forward, I think. Obviously pending legal sign off, but DMCA, all that stuff, that's on you, right? Like if you choose to get on the MPAA's radar, good luck, because like we're just gonna forward that shit onto you. And that's the approach that a lot of the bulletproof hosting companies take, and I think it's the right approach to take, honestly. I don't know why all of these shell hosting providers, and there's a lot of companies that take the responsibility on themselves to police that stuff. And yes, I know there have been changes in the laws, but I still don't think it falls on us, especially when we're not going to be able to we're literally not going to be able to do it. And so if you don't know how Mega works, it's kind of based on that idea, where Kim.com or his colleagues, they don't have access to the keys that open your container on their servers. And the goal is going to be, we don't have access to open the container for your Hacker.Rehab video archive account, and we don't have access to anything. We don't have access to your IPs even. And if you think I'm shitting you, there's literally I think I actually even have it up still. This is a configuration file I was working on. I couldn't even believe I saw it. Check this out. I got too many windows open, fam. I might not be able to show this actually. anyways, they're get familiar with PeerTube because that's what we're gonna be basing stuff on. Here we go. I think I can show you guys this. We have the ability to literally just turn IP logging off, and it'll still work. Obviously, it'll work through cookies and other probably more invasive things. Who the fuck knows? I'm not actually sure how PeerTube works lately. I've set up a successful PeerTube instance in the past, and not too hard. I expect to have this one up pretty soon, actually, but man, there is a place. I'm not gonna find it. Oh well, you get the point. Oh, there we go. Anonymize IP. False. So there's two methods of anonymizing IP addresses. I'm not going to go into the exact specifics because that's actually going to be one of the draws to how we do things. Is it's going to be impossible to definitively say whose IP address is connecting to the service at any time, and that's purely just to protect you from us, and that's it. It's a simple concept. I think it's a thing that we have too much compulsive data collection. We don't need your IP address. We need you to be cool and upload cool videos, and that's it, right? That's it. That said, that's kind of all I have for you on that. One other thing I wanted to mention is Not Bear. Not Bear's been around for a while on the stream, probably since the beginning actually, and has been kick-ass. Like she just, yeah. She's helped me with some testing of some things. Literally actually caught things that I didn't catch. She's got a lot of talent, and I thank her for all she's contributed so far, and I'm hoping she contributes all that much more, because we want to bring her into the fold a little more and make her an official part of the show in that regard. So you'll probably see her a little more often, doing both behind the scenes stuff and whatever she's comfortable with doing.
And this was a unilateral decision, or not a unilateral decision. Everybody wanted her on the team. Literally everybody had nothing but nice things to say about her. So it's rare that happens with anybody, that you get 5 people that all agree that somebody's awesome and deserves to be a part of something else. So her work is noticed.
I agree. Sorry. I gotta get these. I need a little clip for my my studio monitors that won't let me click it past the feedback zone, because right now it's perfect. I can hear music, I can hear myself. That feedback zone though. Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much all I got for show updates or network updates. So we're both kind of we do the show Hacker.Rehab, but there's Hacker.Rehab Network, which is kind of spinning off of it. That'll be solidified over the next week or two, and we'll be going from there. All right, so I don't know. Did you have anything else on that?
No, I think that's good. I'm asking the other person if they're coming. in
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, right on. I have to set up a few things. Like I have to actually recreate a few endpoints. So it's gonna take me a second to do, and they're not things I can do. Excuse me, not things I can do on the air necessarily. Although maybe I can. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it on the air.
Yeah. Yellow.
I'll take it off for the key. There's one section where I have to enter a key.
You only YOLO once.
What's that?
You only YOLO once, you know?
Well, I mean, dude, do you know how simple it is for me to just click regenerate? Like,
Yeah, pretty.
that's why I don't care about showing the fucking chat keys and stuff. Okay. Roll the keys. Roll them keys.
Trying to figure out why my Windows instance is just missing 100 gigs in it. It's just like, yo, there's 100 gigs, but nothing's installed that would show that there should be 100 gigs missing.
Is it a fucking VM?
That's what I was looking. I don't have any VMs. I don't understand. That's weird. It's probably good. It warrants no further
It's those
investigation.
blue leaks.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is.
What do you guys think about that? Anybody in chat? Download the blue leak. Actually, don't admit that. I don't know the legalities of that.
Yeah, nobody here downloaded that. Nobody would ever do that.
No, who would ever do that?
think
I actually
that was
talked a
funny
big game about it, but I actually literally did not download them. I downloaded the magnet pointer, but that's it. And then I created the little thingy. But for the most part, didn't actually do much. I don't want that shit though. Like I was thinking about it because I'm a fucking data hoarder, you know, and that's a thing. By the way, if you don't know, go on Reddit. I've been going on Reddit lately. Can you tell? But like data hoarding, there's a whole fucking like little cave of data hoarders, and they fucking man, they just hoard data, and I used to do it. I can't stand it now. I want to get rid of every fucking piece of data I have. I've been on a data killing spree for a while. I'm doing pretty good at it, actually. So I'm gonna keep it up. Good
it
work,
was the
guys.
DirectX shader queue taking up 90 gigs.
What was?
DirectX shader queue.
What? Like, my question is, what the fuck?
What is that?
Like,
And why?
what the ever living fuck is that? You know what the problem is? If I were to bitch about that on Twitter, the guy who's in charge of coding that specific function would see what I wrote, and then he would DM me, and he'd be like, "Hey man, that's my thing."
That's my baby, dude. I code that every day, and I'd be like, well, you're doing a shitty job then. Sorry. You're nicer than I am, though, so.
Yeah, I guess. It never fails anymore. Like it's a thing I have to fucking live with now. Why is this goddamn thing? I'm gonna leave it there in a second.
The good news is it only took me like an hour to figure out what was going on there, you know? It could have taken 2 hours, and that would have been inconvenient.
An hour going on where?
Oh, no, figuring out that the DirectX shader queue was what was stopping all my problems, you know?
Dude, that's such an insane issue. That's so insane.
You could have asked me what it was, and I would have been like, that would have never been what I guessed if you ever asked me ever.
Because it's insane.
Yeah, it wouldn't even have been top 5. It would have been bottom 5.
It's absolutely fucking insane.
I'm not even playing that many games on here is the other thing, so it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Dude, I don't know. I think somebody's just fucking with us on a cosmic level or something. Who knows?
Computers suck.
Yeah, computers do suck. That's true too. Oh, this bitch. Why is your window so big? Damn it. This is the only thing I gotta fix.
good luck have fun pledge?
Say that again.
What's the good luck have fun pledge? Make gaming inclusive for everyone.
What the fuck? Where is that?
What's in my OPSEC has the good luck have fun pledge right next to their name.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
Right
that
on.
was. Nice.
All right. This is like.
Wait, the good luck have fun pledge is a promise to be a good sport whether I win or lose? No fucking deal. I'm shit talking when I win. I'm
Yeah,
shit talking when I
that-
lose.
If somebody shoots me at the end of a fucking round of Call of Duty and I was like in the top 5, they're getting called like horrible names. Just really terrible. Like
Yeah.
ban-worthy names. Really.
Yeah, I mean, when I win a game and I crush a guy, I go BG too easy, you know? Like, he needs to know that he wasn't worth my time, you know?
Goddamn right. Glad we're on the same fucking page, man.
It's the internet. You need to get a little bit tougher if you're going to be on here.
Dude, for real. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, and that's not even a joke. Like, these people that, and that's not to diminish the whatever charities stuff, because there are people that get ruthlessly bullied.
Oh,
However,
absolutely. I'm just saying, if you're on the internet, you're playing League of Legends,
gonna
and
get
somebody
bullied.
says, and you decide to turn on all chat because it's off by default, and somebody says bad game too easy, them getting banned for saying that is like, no, the other person chose to put themselves in that situation. Like, all chat was off by default.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're exactly right. And that's that's why people ended up winning the fucking, I can't remember the dude's last name, but he was trying to say that all these people caused him seizures and stuff on Twitter by sending him animated GIFs, and I got caught up in that. Shock, surprise, shock. And
You?
Yeah, me. That's crazy.
No.
So I got caught up in it, and like his argument was, it caused him to have a seizure and blah blah blah. And unfortunately for him, epileptic people are not like idiots or jerks, and they promptly flooded his replies with, yeah, I'm epileptic too, photo reactive epileptic. Why did you have animated GIFs turned on again? Because that's on you. And I think he actually ended up losing all of his lawsuits because of that. And he admitted that he turned them off specifically.
Yikes.
Stupidly. With that, like, come on, man. Like, why would you admit that? But at least he did. Truth prevailed. I won't say good guys won, but the truth prevailed.
I'm a, what is it that they say? You know, I'm a gray hat. I determine what is right and wrong.
Ooh, shit. I like that.
I'll, with his permission, I'll send you a track that has that in it.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, he'd say yes.
Okay. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link.
I want, and if he's like, well, you know what? Don't. If he told you don't send it to anybody,
Oh, he
then
didn't
don't.
say it. It was one that he had live that he took down because he didn't like it.
Oh, it was a network thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him about it because he sent me a link to it, and
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I'm like, hey, could you put it back up? I didn't hear it. Although, ironically, he sent me a link to. We're like having this fucking completely obscure conversation that nobody knows what we're talking about. But
Yeah.
he sent me a link to that like a month ago, I want to say. And, you know, it wasn't the best song
I don't
ever.
think it was that
but
bad, though.
It wasn't
I think
terrible.
It was good, dude. I liked it.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. Damn it.
I know. Every time he delists something, I go, "What the fuck, man? I love that song."
I don't even know. It may have actually been cool enough that I was bummed that he took it down. But he's got so many fucking good bangers that it's just there's such a good stock.
Well, when we were talking today, have you listened to the mixing quality? Like, have you put on a pair of like really good headphones and just listened to how well mixed it is? It's better mixed than some professional albums.
Yeah, no, I got studio, like straight up literal music studio speakers.
Yeah.
And I bump his music on those, and just like they're not subwoofers, but I mean you've seen them. I don't want to take the fucking camera off and all that.
Yeah,
But,
I have KRK Rockets, personally, the KRK Rocket 4.
Okay, yeah, that's a very similar one to what I have. I have Yamaha something expensive fucking, but it was worth it.
I think that those might have been the ones that I was looking at, the Yamahas that you have. But the KRK Rocket 4s were on sale, and they were like $150 cheaper at the time.
I remember
Each?
the exact fucking time period you're talking about, because that's when I got these. Dude, was that not like right around Christmas, a little more than a year ago?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. At fucking Guitar Center.
Yep.
I remember that sale, dude.
I got the KRK Rockets because like my cousin recommended them. He's in this huge metal band that tours Europe and all over the US and shit. And he was like,
Yeah.
buy these. These are the shit. And I was like, okay.
They are the shit. However, I will put it out there. I sat in Guitar Center's fucking their little thing, right? The mixer booth thing.
Yeah.
And I tested all the speakers. Like I brought my own music in, tested all the speakers, all the receivers and stuff, and I found the most crisp output, and put it to the KRKs and put it to all of them. The one that I liked the best personally was the Yamahas, just because the low end, none of them got as low as this. That said, KRKs, my buddy has them, and they fucking rule.
I live in an apartment, so less space is good.
Yeah. I'm blessed to be in a decent situation so far. I haven't gotten the cops called on me. I do have my window open though today, and shit, I don't even know. Maybe you can hear me broadcasting across the street.
You know.
But I haven't heard anything, so I'm gonna assume I'm good.
And mine is just like, I don't know, I'm a little loud anyway. My neighbors down below us, I gave them my phone number and I was like, when I'm too loud, just text me. Don't call the stupid people up front. They're assholes.
That's exactly it. You gotta be reasonable. Alright guys. So here's where we get interesting. It's me. Hello. It's Cam Twist. Also, hello. We don't really need Cam Twist for much. But I want you to take note, if you can. These control keys, which okay. Now I got a reference point that I can keep, and let's wear some faces.
I'll be right back.
What is up? There's a slight delay, but that's because the all the graphics work and all the processing that's happening right now is being sent over the network, which, I mean, I'm doing live streaming right now, so amazingly I have enough bandwidth to send video processing files to do deep fakes using this amazing but scary shit. What do you guys think? Let me check chat. You wilding out yet? Probably not, because it's 30 seconds late. There we go. Yeah, fuck yeah, right? I think awesome's a good descriptive word. If you want, here, let me recalibrate a little more. And then we do F. It's hard to do this. Let's try FC. Send me your pictures that you want me to wear. I can't do the body at the moment because I literally just figured out how to do this like 3 hours before the show. So send me any picture you want. The picture has to look like this. Well, it doesn't have to look like a dead Einstein. Let me see if I can fucking bring
No,
it back
it
to
has
life.
to. You have to send a picture of dead Einstein. That's the only thing that works.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can bring him back to life. What the fuck? Why is he, what happened to him? Ah!
Now deepfake the body. That's already been done.
Has it? No, I didn't know that. Oh, so I want to get to Eminem. We're gonna get to Eminem in a minute. That's a default in this suite. But where the fuck? So the craziest part about all this is test. Why the fuck is that not working? No, it's up. What the fuck? Holy shit! No self, man. I think you might have just won comment of the night, man. God damn. So I've heard that things like Mr. Pickles operate on this property. Fuck, man, this thing really crashed out. Let me fucking move my mouse over here because they'll log me out and then my fucking key won't work. Fuck, where is it? Oh shit, here it is. Alright. Show code. Yes. Still working. Okay. Alright, gotta dump out. And let's try this again. There's a robber in your house! I probably shouldn't joke about that shit.
My wife and I are gonna do porn now as historical figures.
Dude, is that not that made me laugh, man. I think it's one of the funniest things I've seen on the chat all stream.
I was actually already doing porn as historical figures. I would just wear my Nixon mask.
Fuck.
I mean, we had this talk before, where the hackers say they got a picture of you jacking off and they're gonna send it to all your friends and family. I'm like, go ahead, I might fuck around and do it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, literally, go for it.
Oh, I don't care at all. I'll jack off right now. You my mom's number.
Just wait until we're only on Chatterbait and all that, and then you do all that. Twitch doesn't like that.
Twitch doesn't like that.
No.
Well, No Self loves it. Look at the chat.
I know. He's into it. It's cool.
That's why the people come to see me make dick jokes, okay? Like, they couldn't get enough of those at other places. Who else is going to give you your weekly dose of dick jokes?
Mm-hmm. Goddamn right. Even if the Hacker.Rehab network stuff falls through, and like, I'm gonna be honest, there's a high probability that it will, mainly because we're working with no money. But no, it didn't. If it ends up working, I'm gonna be really excited. But I'm more than excited to just fucking do this. The kick-ass stream we're doing.
Yeah, same.
Alright, what in the goddamn hell? Loading predictor. What does that mean?
It's loading the predictor.
Yeah, but why? Why is it timing
Prediction.
out? Why in God's name is it timing out? Predict critical false. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna have to fucking redo some of those codes, I think. Ooh, we're receiving data. That's a good sign. So this runs on Conda, apparently. I've never even fucking heard of Conda before today. Conda and Ngrok.
I think it's called Anaconda is usually what it is.
Yeah,
what they used to buy.
yeah, it is.
And Ngrok, excuse me, Conda is like what's that thing where you can make virtual Python environments in the command line?
You just vert and
Yeah, that's what it basically is.
Well, looks like I have to redo some of this. But now I have to fucking do it off stream. That's annoying. That's annoying. Where did I fucked up? I bet you I fucked up right here.
Mr. Letty, you're fucked.
I missed that show. I can't believe that guy died.
I can't either.
Shit
It makes
sucks.
sense though.
Does it? He wasn't
Yeah.
that old.
It didn't look like he treated his body super well though.
You don't think? Oh, I mean, his character didn't, but the dude straight up literally died. He was a professional actor. He was actually the only professional actor on that show.
I'm gonna hide my camera for a minute, dude. I'm gonna eat some food. I haven't eaten all day.
How dare you? Go for it. All right. I'm re-unfucking all this. It's a technical term. It's a yeah, one of those technical terms.
Aliens refuck or aliens fucked. Carbonator number 2. Gotta unfucculate it.
I forget what that's from. That's got to be from.
It's also from Trailer Park Boys.
What?
Ricky, you space word.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know, Bubbles. I'm not good at the space shit.
Fuck, man. I remember like almost every episode. It's pretty sad. Just kidding. It's not sad to like things. It's sad to not like things. Okay. Supposedly, if I run this through an AWS instance, it'll speed it up and make it like next to real time, which like I'll totally fuck with probably tomorrow or something. But for now, I'm just gonna do the basics. There we go. All right, did anybody in chat link me to pictures that they want me to try and emulate, or pictures of people's faces to stare?
I suggest pictures of your enemies.
No, I don't want to get sued. I did, like, all right, well, in the meantime, I'll just do the defaults. So, actually, I don't feel like leaning forward. I'm going to use the hotkeys. W. Why isn't W working? There we go. Okay. And X to sync. And boom. Got it. The Einstein pictures especially, like, I don't know, it's crazy how well it tracks, like the eyes, the every part of it. I don't know if it's, I literally have no idea how or why, but it works. Let's move on to the next one. Eminem, what? I want to sing like a, I don't know. Who does Eminem beef with? Who does Eminem beef with?
Was it 50 Cent back in the day?
No, they're D12. All right, aren't they?
I thought it was who was he fighting with back in the day? He did that song Toy Soldiers.
Yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but not enough to know. Anyways, I'm Eminem now, and what you gonna do about it? Is that a picture? Okay, yeah. Let me load those in. What's in my apps? I swear to God, if this ends up being a picture, that pisses me off. I'm gonna find a picture of you.
real life. No.
Gonna get crubbed in the worst way. All right.
Just a picture of you. He's just like, here you go, Dan.
He would definitely send a picture of himself to me. I know he would. He's that kind of a jackass. That's why I like him. Where is that chat window? God damn it. So where are you guys are chatting in the Twitch stream for Hacker.Rehab, right? Look in Twitter DM. Dude, come on. Hold on. Let me respond. Look in Twitter DM and Eminem for him. Man, come on. I'm trying to run a show. You think I got time to open up all these different windows? The answer is yes, and I'll do that right now.
Twitter.com. That's on the World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web. It's a scary fucking place because you can steal people's face. La 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 la. That's a song, a free song. Let's see who's next. What up? The Mona. Oh, I gotta sync my face for this. And synced. The painting is kind of creepy too. Cause like, it's, man, you can make some fucking, I'm wearing the goddamn shirt. Aphex Twin, like, faces with this, like, I forget, or maybe it was like, yeah, there you go. You do some fucked up stuff. Alright, let me keep making my way through Twitter. And we'll go to the next one. B. Barack Obama. We're synced. Fuck Trump. Sorry, I had to. It's just like obligatory. It has to be said. Like, there's no. The stream died? Oh, that was from an hour ago.
You say fuck Trump and the stream just dies. You're like,
I was like, what the fuck? God damn it. Let me fix the focus on this thing.
That would have been hilarious, though. Like, what a time for it to.
It would have been perfect. All right.
Bob Emperor himself banning us.
God damn it. I'm not doing that. Are you fucking crazy? Oh. Yo, I don't know what kind of media you just sent me, but I'm not opening that shit. I don't know what that is. It's not displaying properly, and no, I'm not getting owned because I was distracted. Oh shit. No self is technically accurate, except for I am a huge Barack Obama fan. So it is all in tribute, I guess. I don't know. Barack Obama is fucking
That's
rules.
different too. He's not painting his face. He's
Yeah, that's true.
using.
Although it really, you know, we've never shied away from issues like this before. I'm not gonna keep talking about it with this on, but Let me switch to the next one, and then we'll talk about it. All right, here we go. Somebody innocent that we can talk about this issue with. Okay.
Good looking out.
So, wait, hold on. Okay, so it's not blackface. However, is it going to be someday considered blackface as deep fakes and face wearing becomes more prevalent? I don't know. I
Good
actually
question.
don't know the answer to that question. I do know people love getting outraged at anything they possibly can. And so, my guess is probably yes. It will be considered blackface at some point.
Well,
We're pioneers here, apparently. Anyways, moving on. These are the defaults that come with the software, by the way.
yeah. See, it's not our fault. We can't be held responsible for what other people include as their defaults.
Yeah, we can't be. Hold on. Yeah, we can't be responsible for the racists that coded this fucking software.
Yeah. If Daniel Radcliffe agrees.
This guy's got a weird neck. I'm just putting that out there. Like, I was playing around with the software obviously before, and yeah, it he's got a long neck, I guess. I don't know.
Long neck is long.
And then we got, of course, Arnold. It's better when there's
Dominator.
music playing and like you can make him sing to it. Although I gotta be honest, it's hard with the delay because literally it's taking captures of. Here's the frame rate, by the way. Suck ass frame rate. It's taking images from me right here, sending them over the internet to Google and Ngrok or whatever. I think just Ngrok actually. And then essentially using their platform as a GPU or CPU cluster. I don't know. But it's if I had a GPU in this box, it would be real time. Easily. Real time. I think that's all. Let me take off that. Let's try one more. Oh, Trent Reznor's still in there. That's right. Well, we got one to Trent then. I put this in there, by the way. So, I put Trent Reznor in here because I was listening to Nine Inch Nails and I felt like I needed a concert. And he was stunning. He really just fucking knocked it out of the park. That's the end of this segment. Yeah. Pretty crazy shit, man. Like, what do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What's in my upsack? I'm gonna fucking trust you on this, but it's gonna be pretty. Oh wait, it actually worked now. That's this time. Dude, no, I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not gonna crub you on the fucking stream, dude. I appreciate the offer and the what's the right word? The bravado in sending me your face to wear. Wow, 2020. Whew.
Yeah,
but
that's a weird one.
right? But yeah, no, I know. I know you did, dude. I was mostly fucking with you. It's just I could take a screenshot of it, but now I can't. it wasn't displaying, and I tried opening it in a different window, and then it started asking me to log in again and shit, and I was like, no, not. There's weird stuff. If it's old shit of you, no, don't, please. I'm not gonna do it. I will do celebrities. Just send me celebrities.
If you want to have your face on video, you can join the Hangouts. You know?
Yeah, exactly, right? Man, that would be fucking weird if we all started. We all swapped faces. We should fucking think of doing that. That'd be so creepy.
Oh my god. Just like every stream, just our voices are coming out of a different body and just see what
Dude.
people say.
Fuck yes. That's
We should
great.
now we have to do it, but nobody other than the people here will know. Like we won't say anything about it. It's just gonna be like one stream. We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it in a few streams from now, and then we'll also I'll clip it into like a 2-minute clip so that I can tweet it, and people just can be really fucking confused and blown away.
I have a 2080 Super. I think that should be enough for a local GPU encode.
You have a what?
RTX 2080 Super GPU.
There was. I thought I had at one point put the.
Or we can just use VAST to buy huge GPU clusters for dick all.
What's it called?
Fast.ai.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if that has the speed. So the way this works,
That should. It has bigger clusters than Amazon.
it's the speed going back and forth. That's that's the secret sauce here. So using Google Colab, I don't fucking know. But it's a remote GPU essentially, apparently. Oh, it says Aura server with a remote GPU. I don't know. I don't know this technology that well because I literally downloaded it like very, very recently. But I will say, if you have a GPU of any kind that's NVIDIA, you're good. You're solid.
Yes. Nice.
I unfortunately have ATI.
Running the ATI. What is it? I was trying to think of like the old ones, dude. Like.
Oh, I know, me too. And we should be able to because they were a part of our life for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another fucking creepy thing you can do with this framework.
Hercules 2. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, or the Titans I think are still relevant, right?
Yeah, they have the new Titans for NVIDIA.
Okay, so when I hit this, it's going to go to thispersondoesnotexist.com and just pull a random picture down.
Oh, hell yeah.
And hello. I'm literally a person that does not exist and also a deepfake. Wrap your mind the fuck around that.
We live in the coolest fucking time, though. Like, think about that shit. Like, this is the coolest timeline of all time, you know? Like, it's also the worst. We're also in the darkest timeline, don't get me wrong. It's also miserable, but it's the coolest.
I mean, I consider it... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I can't type.
It's both dystopian and perfect all at once. It's harmonious.
It's the coolest time for people that like to tinker, but I'd give that up from all the bad that's kind of going on with the shit that's available now. And people say, well, it's cost of progress. But is it? I mean, do we have to go down these roads? Or are we just incapable of self-control when it comes to exploring? My guess would be yes. We are incapable of stopping.
I mean, if you think about it, that makes sense, right? Like, if you hear people that are like everybody in this chat, right? Like, that's going to be a pretty much universal constant for people like us. We can do something and it's not illegal, so we're going to do it, you know?
Yeah.
I think the Whitey Cracker has a lyric that he says, "A prominent problem of my people is we won't stop till it gets to legal." And it's like true. Like,
now this is a fucked up thing that I noticed. That's like this is gonna get ugly.
okay.
Especially with yeah, has potential to be a problem. Moving on. I don't know. I mean, I think you guys get the idea. Let me resync.
There's also that deep fake voice thing now too, right? So we're in a timeline where you can literally not only deep fake anybody from a singular picture, you can also deep fake their voice if you have enough sampled text or
Yeah.
enough sample data from them, right? So trick
Yeah.
somebody into a Skype call, trick somebody into a Zoom call, or a Zoom bomb and find their shit if you know their org.
Did you know that actually happened? Somebody actually got robbed in 2019 by a deepfake voice phone call.
Yeah, I mean, is that surprising? Like to anybody here, is that surprising to you? Or I mean, I've seen this eventuality coming for a long time.
Well,
is
me too.
anybody here surprised by that?
I just thought it was a few years off still. I'm shocked that it happened already.
You said 2017 though, right?
19.
Oh, 2019? Yeah, I mean, 2019 makes sense. I would have thought it would have been a few years off too. I'm just saying that you saw the eventuality coming.
It was
though,
definitely
right? Like
coming.
the writing was on the
Sure.
wall.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, like, you want to talk about spear phishing? How do you train your users when the CEO can literally call you on a video chat, right? Like, how do we train our users now that, hey man, even the CEO video chatting you might not be good enough now? So like what, do you have to call the CEO back? Do we have to see people face to face? Like, what about remote teams? How do we do this? Because nothing is safe or sacred anymore, right?
I think you just nailed it though. Call him back. It's not a
I
fucking
mean,
hard thing
that's
to do.
really what it is. Do people actually follow that though? Probably not.
All right, we got what's on my apps that calling in. So I need to. That's me. Oh, there he is. What up, fam? Let me create a new object for you. Either that, or do you want to call in on the other one?
Yeah, I'll call
I
him
can
the other one.
consolidate
Give me
them.
a second. Yeah, give
Okay.
me a minute.
Right on. Bang, bang, bang.
What's the topic?
All right. We got you on, I think, how you doing?
I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you're probably on the stream delay. Put it to Google Voice instead, or Google Hangouts.
Scary.
Yeah,
Gary.
but you're on the Google. You're listening to the stream instead of the Google Hangouts.
No, I'm listening to the Google Hangouts. I muted the stream.
Oh, weird. Well, anyways, what's up? How you doing?
Yay.
Go ahead. I think we just got a delay because of probably your
I don't know how to
VPN.
make my face bigger. I don't get this.
Your face, it doesn't need to
Like
be
zoomed
bigger.
up all the way. Hit transform. Can OBS tell me how to zoom in?
You actually probably could. You probably could play with this software really well. Like it keys off certain features, and you have pretty. Wow, that was loud as fuck. You have pretty distinct facial features, so it'll work well with you. Check it out.
Yeah, but I don't
It's pretty
have
crazy.
GPUs for that.
I don't have any GPUs.
Needs GPUs, dude. It's 2020.
I have
Yeah.
2 GPUs, but they're not powerful enough for that.
Well, are you sure? I mean,
Yeah, I looked at the GitHub page.
did you look at the thing that you can offload it?
I don't have good internet. My internet is like 4 meg.
I will say your internet is seeming like it sucks a little bit.
It's seeming like 4 megs. He's not calling you out, but
No, certainly not. But I will say I literally have a 6 megabit upstream, and it's working for me while I'm streaming. So here it
you
is,
borrow some internet. I have 2 gigs up and down. I can lend you some.
dude. It's I can't describe why, because there's secrets.
Oh, you told me about it before.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm not.
I'm just giving you shit because it's funny.
Hopefully they fucking update it one of these days, just out of pity. But at the moment,
You're
they're
on
not.
4 meg in 2020. We're gonna go ahead and just upload that or update that for you.
So the perfect time would have been in March or April, and been like, but the COVID, please, I need more
Yeah, have some more.
bandwidth.
You're out there begging for bits. Like you have a sign. Will work for bits.
I need more bandwidth. All right, I think we've had our fun with this. I highly recommend everybody mess with it. It is a really kick-ass project that takes almost next to. Hey, I generated Elon Musk. Are they the ones that did that? That's fucking hilarious. It's called Avar. Oh, I wanted to do the Mr. Pickles thing real quick before we stop.
Mr. Pickles.
Avatarify? What the fuck? Whatever it's called. It's cool. Try it out.
Oh fuck.
Alright, let's get this fucking creepy ass lady off my goddamn screen.
I forgot the camera was on the floor. You can see my janky orange green screen.
I like it.
Hmm?
I need to do one. I have just everything in the background. I never am home, so I don't.
I don't have a green screen.
Yeah, but you have shit going on in your background. I'm too lazy to decorate my house because I move too much.
I have I have filters on my lights because without it's insane white bright light.
I like that. You should just wash out your scene really hard. It's
It's
perfect.
literally what's happening to my eyes.
Good enough for government work? We didn't talk about any of the news or anything, did we?
Nah, we were gonna wait, but fuck that.
Yeah.
You can't even see anything. But yeah, what's on my app socket? I remember him saying something like, "What the fuck? This takes studio lighting to do this?" And the answer is yes, it does. Wait, where did he go? There he is. Can you guys hear that, by the way? You got to be able to hear that. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if Mike can pick it up.
absolutely. It was very loud.
My neighbors have the loudest fucking cars ever.
Should ask them if their dick is so big with having those loud cars, dude.
I know. They don't say hi ever. I've actually
guess-
said hi to them, like walking by them. I've said hi because I like their cars. Actually, they have Mustangs and some pretty kick-ass cars, and they just refuse to answer. Fucking dicks.
Dude, I kind of want to do a car hacking stream, so I have a 2017 BMW M2.
Oh
And
man.
I have just jailbroke the car, so to speak, and disabled all the chimes, and what else did I do to it? Made the turbo more powerful, so gave it higher turbo.
You absolutely should do that. I believe somebody just dumped a whole bunch of stuff for. Isn't BMW event?
What?
That's probably coming. Daimler Chrysler, is that
No.
BMW as well?
Oh no.
I don't know how. Like, I know they all flow up to like 2 or 3 car manufacturers, but I guess they must be owned by Volkswagen.
I think the VAG is actually what that's called. Volkswagen
VAG?
Auto Group.
Well, you
Isn't
heard
that
it here
great?
first.
Yeah, BMW is actually owned by BMW Group, but they own Mini, Rolls-Royce, and a couple other brands.
Are they the top of the fucking food chain? All right, interesting. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Cool. All right. Let's do this before I forget again. I have a good copy of Mr. Pickles, and I'm pretty sure the format means
Pegging for Bits sounds like a good show name.
pegging for bits. Did somebody really
Begging
just
for
say?
bits.
Oh, I thought they said pegging. I was like,
I
Jesus,
mean, hey,
that's
dude,
getting a
whatever
little
you're
crazy.
into, man. I'm not gonna judge, you know.
That's a little crazy. Okay.
Whatever
Is it-
people are into, man. Not my thing, but do whatever you need to do, you know.
Is a judgment-free zone.
Yeah, I'm not here to judge you.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit, but not like out loud. Just
No, we totally judge you, but just not to your face.
Yeah, privately, like it's different.
Like civilized fucking people.
Yeah.
OPSEC, what's new in your world? While I'm looking for this fucking picture.
No, nothing. Everything's fucked.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with you, but
Yeah.
is it really all fucked?
Yeah, I failed college.
What? Oh shit, dude, that sucks.
OPSEC, I don't have a college degree. Dan doesn't have a college degree.
I don't have a high school diploma.
I'm probably 5 in my class, man, and I do pretty fucking well for myself.
Same.
It's fine, dude. College is good and everything if you need it, but you don't need college to succeed, dude.
Well, he probably knows
Yeah,
that.
I'm
but-
basically redoing my thesis, which is basically a clone of Grey Noise, but it's not because it costs lots of money to do that,
Huh.
which I don't have.
No, it doesn't.
Are you a PhD student then, or?
No.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What,
Oh, you said thesis, and that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Why do you think it costs a lot of money? I'm just curious.
You need like a good 1,000 servers
Why?
because you need to capture like everything. I had one server and I was only capturing like 60,000 events a day, which was like nothing
Well,
on SSH only.
60,000 SSH events seems pretty normal for one server. What? It depends on what subnet it's in and all that. I mean, really, if you want to do it on a budget, you buy VPSs from
Third-rate providers.
like shit tier. Because
Cloud at cost.
first of all, they're literally the guys are running the C2s on those VPS providers to begin with, and they scan their own network first, looking for competitors to take over. And you also are a target of like infosec researchers, and there's a whole lot of crazy shit that happens. So I guess what I'm just trying to say is, for maybe $50, how long do you need to do it for?
I don't need servers anymore. I changed it a little bit.
Don't need servers anymore.
Yeah, I have all my collected data and just have to put it in a nice formatable viewing.
What are you using for that?
Flask, GraphQL, Vue.js.
Could you could also use like Elastic and Kibana and just easily get that data. You could, it'd be fast. GraphQL is it's gonna take you a while though, is it not?
I already did it in GraphQL, but I failed
okay.
because it didn't have report view.
Are you fucking kidding me? They failed
They
you for
didn't.
not.
Dude, the
I was like, you can
professors
query
use
all the
data.
data. No, you want a report view. Fuck you.
Yeah. You know why though? I'll tell you exactly why. They were being dicks, first of all. But secondly, kinda they weren't. Because in corporate America, and I know Upgrade will concede that this is true, in corporate America, unless you can provide a pretty diagram or bust out some crayons and draw for the executives or the managers, they will not listen to you and won't know what the fuck is going on.
And that's kind of the advantage, right, of using Kibana and the Elastic stuff, is that those features are already built in. You're not reinventing the wheel, right? You're just
It's such bullshit. Like, there's another guy in my class got like a way higher score, and he just copied OSINT framework and put it in a fucking WordPress site.
The problem is with you, that's doable. Like, that's...
And the thing about all this is that, again, like you said, in the real world, shit is fucked. like they're being assholes. Let's not say that they're not being assholes.
The
they are
professor's being a douche. But you know what? I don't know. You would maybe be able to tell better than us, but maybe the professor is just trying to push you because he knows you can do better. It's another possibility. Usually if somebody, like a teacher, sees really good potential in a student, they'll kind of fuck with them a little bit. Yeah? No, don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. How old are you? You look like you're 19.
Good guy.
Well, I went through full school, and I'm just finished a 4-year degree, so you can have a guess.
Yeah, well, fair enough. You look fairly young, man, and you seem to know a lot. Like, whenever we talk on topics, you seem to know, at least, if not exactly what we're talking about, fairly close to it. So, that's a lot of knowledge to have in your head at your age, either way, So, he might not be far off from the truth saying that the teacher is trying to push you, because he seems like a smart guy, So, just from an outside perspective, if that helps you at all, it should help you. You should feel better about it, but it sucks sometimes, dude. Sometimes people do shitty things for what they think is altruistic reasons, but it's just shitty in reality.
I mean, you would know, right? Like,
yeah.
Shit, I'm getting feedback. Hang on a second. Oh, it's not doing Mr. Pickles. God damn it. Ultimately,
I thought Not Done was a dog. Why is there no deep fake of that?
Ah, there it is. Oh, fuck, I just hit the goddamn... D... Let's try A. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm like banned in every single InfoSec community.
what?
Why?
It's funny.
What'd you say?
I don't know. It's funny. I'm
Well,
banned
fuck 'em.
in like all the Discords. I'm blocked by all the people on Twitter.
Yeah. I see that.
Don't even like Twitter. It's so
That's-
useless.
It's because people, I don't know, people have thin skin, man. I mean, you definitely make it difficult to see through some of your antics, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But I can appreciate them. I used to be quite a little asshole growing up too, and so I don't have a problem with it. Like you actually have this ability to keep it, even when you're being critical or like kind of nasty. Sometimes you still keep it almost classy, if that makes sense, and I appreciate that. There's a certain art to it. The art of trolling.
I'm basically a resident troll as well. I mean, whenever I talk, I'm like, that's the shittiest thing I've ever heard of, and I'll just like hyperbolically shit on people. You know, it's not a bad thing. At least not here. We don't care about that shit. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it doesn't get over. Like, there's obvious lines, right? But we're not. Never been near one. But well, there was one time, but I mean, still, I've never seen you cross any lines, ever. So, good for you, man. And I mean, fuck being popular and stuff. Like, who cares? I'm gonna guess you probably don't care all that much that you're banned from all those places, and you're probably actually still in them. So use your
my
sock
guess,
puppets. What?
I said that would be
What?
my guess too.
Yeah.
It was
Hey.
very sad. Yesterday, Discord was like, you can't join any more servers. You're in 100. I was like, what? How?
What? Really? Huh.
I mean,
What are
that's
you doing
because they
100
use.
servers, man?
Speaking of using Elastic for everything, that's why you don't do that. That's all of Discord is powered by Elastic.
Discord's nasty.
Agreed.
Discord were like, we're gonna move to Rust, and all their devs were like, no. We're quitting.
Good. Maybe they'll get some devs that know what they're doing, not just banning people for no reason and then like having an automated ban system that cannot be repealed. And yeah, dude, they're
No,
trash.
that's the key to moving, right there. That's absolutely the key to moving. Is you don't want to move? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's planned. It's planned to fucking force their workforce out.
Yeah.
And it'll be a bunch of rules and shell scripts and like 3 engineers. But that's a lot of companies are going to start doing that.
I mean, you
I
kind of
actually have no
to.
idea why Discord needs like 200 devs. It's like,
No.
you don't even update your platform on all the OSs at the same time.
RCE after RCE in every release too.
I mean,
That's
like, let's be
basically
real.
because of the Electron base.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Electron's trash.
Interesting. Yeah, I never thought of that. I didn't even know it was Electron based, to be
They
honest.
can't block that URI thing because it's a part of Electron.
Wow. Huh. Damn. I know, I'm like thinking over all the Electron based things. Yikes.
Well, you know that there's it just came out recently, the Discord toolkit or whatever that you can go download from GitHub that will just you can any private message chats with people. You can steal all their info from their computer. You can get like tons of personal information out of it. It's great. So and this is
Right
shit
now?
that they know this shit's out. They just don't give a fuck. They literally can't fix it.
Isn't that patched? They can't
No,
fix
it
it.
came back out. It came back out again. Like they patched it, and a new version is out now.
That's fucking funny. That's why I don't ever install the client. Like people will be like, "Oh, just click on this thing over here," or whatever the fuck. I'm like, never. I will never install that client as long as I live.
If you want to take my information on my Windows box that it's on, that only gets used to stream from, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't log into anything in this box. I don't do anything. It's just here. It never even gets turned on unless we're streaming.
I mean, your router's still exposed, right?
I have a enterprise grade firewall and router with an IDS and an IPS, and alerting on all of those. And I mean, luck, like you can definitely get through, but like I'll know.
I'm gonna guess No Self uses the Discord client.
Yeah.
Good times.
I've told you about. I'm not gonna do it here, but I've told you about the networking setup I got from my old job when they went out of business. Right? Like I literally assumed their entire network stack from like it was like $150,000 worth of equipment.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you did, but I don't recall the exact detail of it. I know you have a crazy setup, and I'm a little jelly, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm fine. Like I got everything I need.
Yeah. It's like not to say that like I'm invulnerable. It's just like I don't know. It's like when you work in enterprise, right? It's all about calculated risks, right? Like what are you okay with accepting? What's your acceptable loss?
I know for a fact my one of my cable modems is owned at least twice a day because there's a fucking exploit for it and it's locked. So the cable company has locked me out of it. I don't feel like taking it apart and dumping the firmware and all that shit. So I just let them own it. Fuck it, who cares? And then I just reboot it when I need to. Whatever.
Exactly.
Don't care. Literally, I can give a fuck. I used to not be like that. I used to be really paranoid, but no, fuck it.
If somebody's gonna get you, somebody's gonna get you, right? You have to still live your life, right? Like, and that's what I always try to say on here. Like, yeah, you can go and you can have this enterprise grade solution for everything you want and still probably get owned at some point in time because you'll fall for some dumbass phishing scheme. Or you can have some acceptable risk and know that, yeah, I'm probably going to get owned at some point in time, but it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be...
Well, I mean, I just plan for the worst at all times, and no, I'm good. Like, if somebody wants to watch me take a shit or whatever they're going to do on my phone or whatever they're going to own, okay, have fun. But, like...
Usually you make me pay for that, though.
Yeah, I know. Normally I pay for that, so they owe me money. But other than that, really, whatever, man.
What do you think, OPSEC?
About what?
The whole thing.
What thing?
Getting owned, protecting yourself. What... Do you think that there's some acceptable risk?
You don't give a shit. He's playing the little apathetic character
I don't think
right now.
I don't think you can take me. I have like a router, and I have another router attached to that router, and there's another router beside me up here. So I don't think you're going to get to me.
It's fair.
Even though UPnP is enabled, I don't think you're going to get to me.
Really? On all three?
No, on the main one, the WAN one.
What's your class C?
I don't fucking know.
Go to here. Here, I'll give you a link to go to. You feeling confident still?
Unhackable. You can't get me.
Unhackable.
When I was pinging your server, it was given back a different IP than my IP. So
I wasn't
no.
watching it. You said you were pinging it. I'm assuming you meant ICMP. I wasn't TCP dumping. I was literally.
when I was doing that thing with the thing, oh, I don't know. I can't remember.
It was DNS. You were DNS.
The DNS thing.
Yeah.
But I was using ping because my ping is different than ping.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I use a hacker Windows, so ping is a Python script.
Okay, so
It's not,
escapee.
Not an XE.
What is
Does
it?
different things.
Is it ICMP?
Let me check. It's browser, file explorer, C, Python 27
Ooh.
scripts.
Oof.
Python.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You said Python 27. I was like, huh.
My God.
What do you mean? It
remember-
comes with it.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
version of
Python.
Windows comes with Python
Python.
27.
I don't even remember what box that was even on. But whatever, I still wouldn't see it. Did you get what you were looking for with your pings?
Definitely.
Yeah? What'd you get?
Things.
All the things?
What? Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you use a internet control message protocol payload piggyback? And
See, that's the thing. I can't tell if he actually means the word ping or not. Like, does he mean ping or does he mean ICMP or does he mean a device that is used to carry a message and then receive a message back?
yeah, what version of Windows are you using, by the way? Where did you get it?
He ain't using
It's Windows 10 1909.
Okay.
Really?
Professional.
Okay.
Damn, what's up with all you guys using Windows?
I use Windows one time.
I
Just for
know.
this.
I
Don't
want
you
to play
judge
games, so I just use Windows.
You know that you can do GPU pass-through with QEMU, and you can.
Do you know if you use Arch Linux and your fucking computer has an APU, you can't.
Ah. But you said you had graphics cards, right?
Yeah, I have graphics cards, but it has Intel graphics, and it's like, no, you have to use Intel graphics.
Yeah,
You said you had GPUs though.
Yeah, GPUs.
It's not gonna get by us, man.
I'm looking for it. Wait, there's a PowerShell transcript.
Let me ask you this: where'd you get this ping script from?
I downloaded it like 4 years ago.
Oh my God, is it like a denial of service one?
Wait, I'll find the ping script. Where is it? Ping.
Yeah, it's just.
eh?
It's just
Oh, I bet you it was a fucking UDP flutter for 53.
Edit with idle, cause for fun. Secure Auth Labs, copyright 2018. Simple ICMP ping. Map, but it takes two args. It takes a source and a destination IP.
Yeah.
So it's not really a ping. No, I wasn't using ping. I was using something else. It's in this somewhere.
I don't know about that. Secure all that.
In it. Pinject. What's pinject? No. Open an idle. What's it? What? Oh, it's Python 25. Ooh. Old. I could give you what I did to my Windows to make it like this, but it's now updatable.
Oh yeah.
You can share your screen if
Whoa,
you
share my
so
screen?
dare.
How do you do that?
If you so dare. Just right click.
What?
You go to the three pings, the settings menu on the top right, and you hit share screen. of the Hangouts that we're in.
Ooh. Application. Oh. Whoa. It's all tiny.
That's what she said.
Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can I zoom it in? Can I zoom it in?
There we go.
There we go.
That's better.
Now I can actually
So
see
what's the
some
one? Do you want a TCP up of it from my side? It may have not gotten through actually. If you didn't get the results back that you wanted, because the IP that the IP that you might have been hitting is filtered pretty heavily. I can give you the one that'll set off the DDoS stuff.
Oh, it was if map. Cool. Whatever that does.
Jesus Christ, I don't even remember fucking what servers I used for that. I'll go ahead and hit it, because I have no idea how to log back into it right now. What's if map?
I don't know, let me look. If I, where's it? Fucking, why is it like this? What do I name?
There used to be a thing called Firewalk back in the day, and I was wondering if it might be that, because that's the only other implementation of ping that I know of that would be interesting.
I have no idea what it does, but it registers on canary drops. Even though it says it failed somehow. But
Well, it's trying to do Windows shit.
it says this. But it did actually, if you look at your logs, this for 2069 will appear.
for 2069. Nice.
What are oh shit.
If map sends HTTP user agent strings and MDNS broadcast information to ClearPass policy manager so it can make more accurate decisions about the type of devices that are connected to.
Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, did it find anything interesting when you ran it before?
Oh no, it just pings your thing. Magic. Doesn't do anything.
Well, no, it returns back those values, and then it tells you it's supposed to map. Yeah, it's supposed to map stuff. Oh yeah, well it's gonna fail. Do master dot getiter info, or just master dot canarydrops.net. That will succeed. Or slave. I'm surprised you don't need to be a privileged user to access the raw commands like that.
I am a privileged user.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. So yeah, I have a reverse attack script. Whenever somebody if maps me, it if maps them back. I'm just kidding. Never heard of it.
Oh, I also have this thing called Mimikatz.
That's
Where is it? It's here somewhere.
that's good stuff, man.
It's in here.
Well, why don't you host a fucking Hacker.Rehab or something? Like
Where's Mimikatz? It's in exploitation, probably.
Yeah.
Mimikatz.
Yeah, that's Windows ownership.
Mimikatz is blocked
ownage.
on like every IDS now, though.
Look, it's Mimikatz. It's
Is it
right
really?
here. It's 2 kilobytes. Wow.
Did I tell you, Dan, the
Okay.
first day of my job at the MSSP that I worked at, they were like, yeah, set up your workstation. I was a pen tester, so it's like, yeah, cool. So I download Kali and I start updating it, and their IDS just starts going off. They're like, are you downloading Mimikatz?
That's of all the things, that's what they're concerned about.
Yeah,
Although
well,
I
'cause they
guess
were a
that's
Windows shop.
a
so,
pretty big thing to be concerned about in a Windows shop. But yeah, I would be more concerned about the shit that you're not gonna see, like EtherCap or
yeah.
when it
it
take
was-
over your Swift spanning tree protocol.
It was so hilarious though. They're like, "You downloading Mimikatz right now?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Kali Linux, dude." They're like, "Yeah, you need to go on the secure network for that." I'm like, "You told me to set up my machine."
Yeah, that's their fault for sure. That's a communication issue. Alright, let's see if I can even remember how to get on the server. SSH.
Oh no, timed out. Of course you did.
It may be down. Like, I don't even know if that server's up anymore. I might have re-provisioned it for something else. It looks like it's up.
there. What's up? Windows over Mac and Linux. Oof. Personal preference.
I don't know. It makes sense to me.
What's in my OPSEC? I wouldn't use Jitsi. I'd use Telegram and Signal, but Jitsi will as Dan and I found out, you can get anybody
yeah.
in the calls real IP address bypassing
Straight up
any VPNs on Jitsi.
Your three, like, honestly, I don't know if you're joking about the 3 router thing or not, but it will fucking cut through all of them.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Yeah, RTC is so fucking evil these days. Like, they've made Google and I want to say Discord and quite a few like streaming service platforms have made updates to the protocol, and it can slice through things that people don't know about yet. Like, there's that site, Browser Leaks, where you can test your browser and then you can feel all safe and happy that it passed all the tests, and it doesn't tell you that, whoops, no, actually we can get your IP if you do this kind of stun or this kind of ice.
Yeah, you best believe that the government knows about that.
One thing I did notice though, Upgrade, is when we were doing that, I was connected to a VPN, but I was also connected to a direct line to the internet with no router in between or anything. Like, I wasn't joking earlier in the show when I said I just fucking connected to the internet. I actually
Yeah, but the thing
literally
was,
do that.
I was connected to enterprise level, like firewall, like
Yeah,
like
it's true.
or
I
through
got
it.
yours, didn't I?
Because you saw mine, and I was like, oh fuck, that's not even my IP address.
Was it though? It must have been, huh?
Yeah, it was
I
super
didn't-
fun, dude. I got to call Comcast and figure out that they had to send out a new router in order to get that shit going, which was great.
What? To get a new IP?
Yeah, to get a new IP, Comcast states whether or not their tier 2 support is dumb, which I'm assuming they are.
They're
that-
dumb.
that they bind it now to the MAC address
Yes.
of your router. So I
That's
had to go
right.
get a new router and then reset up all the enterprise grade firewall shit that I
Oh
set
my
up for
god,
my
they're
parents.
so stupid, dude. They literally it's set to the. It's not set to the external. It's set to your router's MAC address,
Yeah.
which you can spoof to any MAC address you want. By default, it's built into any router.
Yeah.
Config.
It was okay. I trust you. I just was like, it's not my connection. I was at my parents' house. I'm gonna get them a new connection, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
You have to call your router company to get a new IP.
No. It was worse than that. I had to. It wasn't mine either. I had to go and pick up a new router to get a new IP.
That's so bad. Mine changes like every 6 hours.
Oh, I pay for a static one for my home.
Ew. Dynamic is way better.
God no.
Depends. I mean, it depends. I like both. Like there's usefulness in having both. Cellular's the real deal, though. That's what's up.
Oh
I
yeah,
got-
the closest cell tower to me is like a kilometer away, and
That's not too bad.
I get like half a meg on 4G.
Wow, really?
That's rough.
Yeah.
There's. I don't even know you're located, but depending on where you're located, certain telcos run on lower frequencies. Lower the frequency is, the farther and stronger it is. So
Yep. That's why T-Mobile sucks butts because they use the 1900 megahertz spectrum, which is like trash.
yep. And
AT&T
Verizon.
and Verizon use 850 and 750, which is perfect.
Yeah. Did you say Verizon and Vodafone?
Yeah, Verizon and AT&T.
Yeah. So Verizon uses 760 and 770,
There we go.
but they're Vodafone over in the EU. They
And AT&T
typically-
I
Yeah.
think uses 900. That's AT&T.
I dropped Vodafone because they charge way too much.
Yeah.
If you bill pay on Vodafone, for every so you get 2 gigs of data, and then for every gig it's €10.
Oh god, dude. Over here we have like everything's back to being unlimited now for like cheap.
not prepaid.
Not prepaid, but I mean, yeah.
$10 for a gig is pretty decent. That's what I pay. That's the average, I would say. Like sometimes I pay more, sometimes I pay less.
I pay €30 for 3 terabytes.
Hypothetically, Dan, it is possible to not do prepaid and not have your phone number tracked to it, and that may or may not be something that you know people that could tell you how to do.
Who's slurping?
I will have to. I'm gonna have to think about that when I'm not, honestly, just out of my mind tired. I haven't slept in quite a while, and I'm starting to lose steam, fam.
Yeah, man, me too. It's been a long week.
Yes, it has. And so, I think we should wrap it here. Let me check chat. Make sure I haven't missed anything else. Not Bear, hey, how are you doing? Dan, do I drive a Tesla car? Well, sometimes. When I'm feeling bored, yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
And
you
then
ever use Turo?
And then I extract keys from them.
I've been
It's only
using
been-
Turo lately to like rent cars that I want to drive.
Who?
Turo? It's like an app for people to rent their cars out.
No
Oh.
shit, really? I haven't
Yeah,
heard
it's
of
really
this.
good.
Oh man, I feel really bad if I fucked somebody's actual car up though.
Oh no, dude, you have it comes with insurance included in it and stuff. It's
I
great.
know it comes with insurance, but what if they love that car?
Well, then why the fuck would they be putting it on Turo? You know what I mean?
True.
Like-
Fair. Maybe they can't afford to fucking pay for it or some shit. Who knows?
Well, then that sounds like another issue that maybe they shouldn't have bought a car they couldn't afford. You know what I mean?
Well, here's how I see it. fuck corporations
Yeah.
more than fuck people. So.
Oh, I'm not saying fuck people. I'm saying that like
But no,
these
I
are
know what you're
acceptable
saying.
risks, right? If they want a car that they can't afford and that's the way they can afford it, they're accepting the risk that something may happen to the car.
Yeah, that and I'm sure for a decent portion, and you, that's fine. I just personally, I would rather like just go
I'm
to
not-
some corporate rental company and grab
Oh, yeah.
one of their
I'm not out
exotics.
here like racing these people's cars around either. I'm not being a dick to their car. You know what I mean? I'm just
I
renting
would
their
be,
car and driving
but
it.
that's why I won't do it, because it's too fucking enticing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, when I get a fucking rental, it's
Drive it like
on.
it's stolen, man.
That's right. You drive it like you stole it. Dude, I have rental car issues, man. I gotta figure out how to fucking fix that. I gotta call some lawyers. Your
That doesn't sound good.
Your buddy made some big mistakes. Well, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I might have some problems.
Like
It has nothing to do with hacking them.
criminal or civil?
Civil.
Well, then it's not a real problem, dude. Civil crimes don't matter. It's only criminal ones.
Well, actually, it could be both. Who knows? It's Sports Gallery. That is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to approach it, dude. Like, how do you approach an issue where, let's say, you wreck a car,
Okay.
hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
and you told them about it that day, and you're like, hey, pick up your car. It's in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And then you never talked with them again, other than to ask, hey, where's an update on this? I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
And they wrote back, due to COVID, we're having real problems with this and we're closed, so we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Well, that's fucking on them, dude. Fuck that.
That was Easter.
Yeah, that's fucking on them, dude. That they literally, you said, "Hey, I did all the things. You're not gonna have criminal issues," and fuck them. Like, no.
Well,
no.
I know I won't have criminal issues, but I didn't. I wasn't instructed to call my insurance company, so I did not do that. I felt like that wasn't a prudent thing to do at the moment.
Did you buy insurance from them?
No.
No. I have no clue, dude. They'll figure it out. You can tell you're in.
It feels like to me. Do you think that they will just like realize that they fucked up big time and like sweep it under
absolutely.
the
Somebody's
carpet?
gonna get fired over that.
Okay. So I'm just not gonna keep saying. I'm gonna keep not saying anything, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully
like,
nobody
no,
gets
like,
fired.
If
I don't
you
want
say
that to
anything,
happen.
No. If they ever come back to you, be like, I don't know, dude. I talked to all these people, and just say the story like you just told us, and then be like, you guys told me to fuck off, so this is on you.
Thank God I have the emails, dude. Like, I
Yeah.
have the emails that say we don't know yet. We'll contact you someday.
Yeah,
And then
that's
they
on
just
them,
never
dude. That
did.
guy's getting fired for sure, though, because that person fucked up bad, and it's on them. They literally fucked up.
Well, yeah, there's so many fucking angles to this story, but like it does. It's yet another fucking fun part of my life. But anyways, buy a used car. I have a used car. I have a cop car.
Nice.
Literally, actually.
Oh, hey, Dan. After this is done, we should hop into a private call because I want to talk to you about something.
All right. Wink, wink.
No, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
no, I'm
It's
fucking around.
about me possibly being in the area.
Oh, word. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Sounds good. All right, guys. Anything? Anybody got any ideas for what they want us to cover next? Actually, you gonna do a show tomorrow, dude?
I could do some if you want.
I'm surprised you were able to make that out. But yeah, depending on how much sleep I get, I might be around too. So I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around 6. Man, how long have we been streaming? Oh, it's only been 2 hours? Jesus.
I think it was 2 hours and then 2 hour and then an hour the previous one, so 3.5 hours.
Fuck, man,
hours.
it feels like 8.
Yeah.
It feels like 8 to me right now. All right, what's in my OPSEC? Thank you for calling in. That rules, dude. And don't take it personally that I didn't wear your face. Your face is wonderful, but
He only wears people's faces like Kill Bill, so you should, or not Kill Bill, Buffalo Bill.
Oh no,
It puts the lotion on its skin.
there's a hacker that joined. Well, too late, hacker. Sorry. I'm gonna play 1 or 2. No, let's play some fucking real music, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Peace. I typed came instead of cake.
The Curious Cyborg was who joined, I think, by the way.
It's curious.
I like that, dude.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, world stops turning as you hear the bodies burning. No more war pigs have the power, and as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees the war pigs crawling, his wings. Oh Lord.
country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day, sun-soaking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country,